In this video, we're going to be looking at the custom review feature of Smart Cards Plus. So here in the review module, the default is the suggested review panel, but if you just click here on the top at this toggle, it's going to flip over and you're going to see the custom review options. So the first big option is how many cards you want to study for that particular session. So I'll just keep this at 20. Right below that, you see some stats. You see how many cards, the filter criteria, and right now nothing is filtered. So this is all the cards in my deck, how many cards are due, and how many cards are going to count toward the suggested review. So what that means is I've got 20 cards selected, and the way custom reviews works is within the number of cards you select for the review, it's going to pick the 20 most due cards. So that's going to basically be today's card. If you go above 84, it'll go into tomorrow's section. Or if you've finished your suggested review for the day, it'll kind of be a way for you to study ahead if you don't select any criteria. But going down, we've got different criteria that we can add. So we can sort by tags. And as you can see, I don't really use tags very much in my own personal study, but you can combine them in different ways to filter down that way. You can go by recall strength. So you'll see I have 89 cards in this deck that are low recall strength. Here's high recall strength, and you can even combine up to 2 of these options if you want. This is a good one if you're cramming and you have a test and you want to just pay attention to only the cards that are underperforming. You might want to go to like recall consistency below 70%, let's say. And so you'll see I've got 159 items that meet this criteria. So that might be a good, set for me to study right before a test. Another one that I used to use a lot, I don't use it so much anymore, but it is really convenient, is just if you have extra time that day and you want to just take a look at what you forgot, this is going to be great. So this is the items I forgot in the last 24 hours. Here's in the last 3 days, so I've got 57 total, and you'll notice that when you select a criteria, it won't let you go beyond the number of possible cards that meet that criteria. So that's in the last 3 days. So we have a couple, just quick options here, but you can also jump in here and do any amount of time. So you could do everything I forgot in the last 30 days. So that's 362. So that's kind of interesting. The last one that we can filter by is date added. So a lot of times I would just use this to filter today's cards only if I just wanted to just study all the new cards I added that day. And the reason this isn't showing any cards is because I have too many filters selected, yeah. So today I added 14 cards, which is really 7 new words, and then those are doubled, so because of the sibling cards. So, you can combine these filters in any way that makes sense for you. We have the same require typed answer option to begin the review as the suggested review as well. So that pretty much wraps up custom reviews. If you have any questions or feedback, please shoot me an email through the app. Thanks a lot.